Okay, so Emily, what she's going to be talking about is we've been highlighting several. Emily's one of our really good immigration attorneys here.
So you didn't say that.
She just successfully handled several deportation cases lately, in which she has won a majority of them. So I'm pleased to celebrate some good news that she just won on a deportation case just recently, and she's here to talk about it. So when people are in deportation, they should know just because you're in deportation doesn't mean you automatically lose. Okay. Let's see if we can find Emily.
It may just mean that you need a good attorney.
It may be.
Let's find Emily.
Emily, hello!
Hello, Emily.
I know you love doing this show. You've been begging to come on. She comes to me every day. She goes, "Can you just please put me on? Can you please just put me on?" Yeah, right. She's like runs for me.
She did.
She's like, "No, let me just be a lawyer, please." So tell us about this case that you won in deportation, because people should know that just because you're in deportation doesn't mean you're getting deported.
Exactly. So this client actually entered the United States. He never got inspected in 2006, filed for asylum. He's from Haiti, and then eventually got TPS, and his case was closed temporarily.
So he filed for asylum but got the temporary protected status, so he was at some point ordered deported because I guess he lost his asylum? Or that case was never decided?
The case was never decided. Okay, so it was administratively closed.
Okay, so he was in deportation, filed for asylum. The judge never decided on his asylum claim from Haiti, right. and then gets the TPS. Then what?
Yes. Then he married a U.S. citizen, and eventually came to us in 2016. We got all of his immigration records, and we just had his final hearing last week, and he got his green card and was approved.
Right. So he was, even though you're in TPS, he was in deportation all of these years. They were just delaying his deportation because of the TPS, but because Trump now is ending the TPS, he was under pressure to do something, or they would have literally deported him back to Haiti.
Right. Yes, and TPS ended.
So
it's going to eventually be terminated.
Right.
So he needs to know what his options are.
So how is it like to fight his case?
It was great. He had actually a very tough judge, but everything went very well. He was successful. His family, they were crying afterwards. You've been here for over a decade with no status, no green card. He couldn't really travel, things like that. Now he has a daughter here. He can live his life. They're planning on going on vacation for his birthday.
What specifically did you do to win his case, if I might ask?
I made requests to get all of his records from all different parts of immigration, from the court, from the National Record Center. We got all of those files. We filed a motion with the court, and we eventually had something called like an individual and merits hearing to have his final case for his green card case to be approved. And
basically the motion was to get him a final hearing, to reopen his case, get him a final hearing, and prove that he's worthy of living in the United States.
I was just about, so the evidence presented.
Right. It's not just
Emily did.
Exactly.
Pretty much brought about that decision.
So
that's because of the due diligence that she did, and her being assiduous
correct.
Made it happen.
Assiduous, very good word.
Thank you.
And what kind of advice would you have for people who are in deportation right now?
You need a good attorney.
You need a good attorney. You're damn right.
And no attorney, it's not just anyone. You want someone who actually does removal cases, because there's a lot of people out there who, I've done a green card case, and they're saying, I'll represent you in your hearings. And then I see them in court, and I'm flabbergasted at what they're saying. Right. They don't know what they're doing.
What's some of the dumb things you've seen lawyers say? You don't have to say who they were. Obviously.
Okay. Well, I saw someone the other day said that their client's still in status because he got a visa that didn't expire.
That's not true.
But
fake news.
Right. Or I see people not submit the correct documents, that they don't know what they're doing, or they don't know where their client's from. They're not prepared for their case. They're asking for multiple extensions. And, you don't want your clients to sit there forever. If they have relief available, you want them to get a final hearing.
And by the way, your client, when they're going with an attorney that does that, their anxiety is going through the roof.
Yeah,
this is your life here. Yeah. This is your life here. Exactly. Pick the right people. Emily, fantastic job. We got to get out of here.
Emily.
Appreciate coming on. I know we had to pull her with all our might to get her on. So thank you very, very much, Emily. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right.